Okay, I cannot wait to see what's going on next. Please support Doki Doki Literature Club, so I will. As I said in the previous episode, don't blame the games. Yo, what's up? My name is iPhong and welcome back to Doki Doki Blue Skies. And it was really nice for a creator who made this mod to say that please support Doki Doki Literature Club's the original games. And I'm not gonna lie, they're really nice. And I did talk about this before. I even make an editions, and Doki Doki Literature Clubs is not the one to blame. And I did see the news. I even edited on the previous episodes. And yeah, unfortunately for that boys who actually got like hitting hard into his emotions and then having to do that kind of things. But yeah, I mean the games already warn us as people who under 13 years old cannot play this game. However, the games already said in the beginning that there will be disturbing scenes, and there was be like scenes that are unsuitable for people who have like suffer with depression or non-living thoughts, or even like having heart disease or easily getting like jump scares. So yeah, the games did the right things. They give the warning, and it's your responsibility to read the warning before you playing this game. So please, if you guys and girls are under 13 years old, please be prepared for yourselves. I know there is some country they don't have the age restriction laws, like they don't care. I mean, like Vietnam. Like Vietnam is one of the countries has the most search on the age animations, movies and animes in the world. Because yeah, we don't have the age restriction laws as well. We don't have the age restriction laws, and it's embarrassing, but it's actually true, and it's a sad truth. But yeah, it's your responsibility to be prepared for yourself. I also feel bad for saying that don't play the games ever. So instead, I'm just actually only say for yourself, you're still playing the games, but please prepare your mentals, alright? And I also understand that Japan's the legal age is 13 years or above, but the majorities of other countries are not like that. People just only want to keep it like 16 plus or 18 plus. So please, you guys and girls, be prepared for yourselves. Clear that? Good. So let's check the folder. So far there's nothing happened yet, and I am really hyped for what's going up next for this episode, because in the previous episodes I didn't expect that to happen as well. I'm not gonna lie, and we're going to see these sweet moments like oh my god, I cannot wait. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait. Honestly, in the previous episode, I did kind of talk a lot of the off topics stuff, or maybe like sometimes it's kind of like a little bit related on to the dialogues. But at the end of the day, I don't mean any offensive to Chinese people as well as Japanese people. I still think you guys and girls are cool, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Someday, if my relatives and I get enough chance to like get enough condition to like travels like in China or Japan like one day. It's just once in a lifetime, man. It's a good opportunity to learn the cultures and visit the cities. I mean, when I'm going like on holidays on other countries, I just honestly I don't like touring, because it's just basically like you have to follow what the schedule is gonna be. Like you don't have the chance to actually travel and look for other stuff by yourself. So I'm the type of person who actually really wants like just go around and having holidays in other countries, like trying to learn the culture, trying to like get to know what their habits and like in their daily basis in living in their house, because who knows that sometimes you do something that you think that isn't a good action. However, in some other countries they don't think that way. So every place has a different culture. So once you live in other country, once you travel and visit other countries, be those types of people, be those types of the local peoples in those countries that you have never been before, and then try to adapt with them. I'm not gonna lie, you cannot be like everywhere is your home country. You cannot be like everywhere is your own playground at all. So yeah, that's what I want to say. And just in case if I sound so offensive in the previous episode, I don't want you guys and girls to get mad at me. So yeah, let's get into the phone calls. I'm not gonna lie, it's so sweet. I mean, look at this cute face. I mean, let me guess. She taking a selfie in the restaurants in the previous episodes. That's so sweet. Can we actually like selfie together? Ring. Come on, Natsuki, pick up. Oh, I was calling Natsuki. Oh, I thought it's texting. That's the phone calls we need. Ring. Moshi. Hello. She's on. Hey, are you late or something? I don't know. I mean, there's a different types of appearance of the phone calls. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm only like a block away. Alright, see you soon. Bye. That was quick. Alright, well, at least she's close, but that's a quick call. Natsuki wanted to head to the park today. She said she always wanted to go on like hike during winters. It's totally opposite from me, unfortunately. When it's really cold outside, I just rather stay at home to just keep warm to myself. I mean, sometimes when you go outside in a very cold day, I think it's actually really dangerous, especially like, you know, since right now I don't know what's gonna happen in the future. This season is still happening around the world. I don't think it's safe. But even though that there's no disease around the world incidents, it's still unsafe to actually going outside when it's way too cold, in my opinion, because I can get cold and sick. And going hiking is not a bad idea if you want to take exercise, but when it's very cold, if you're trying too hard, you're gonna get really sick, man. I'm not gonna lie, I tried before. It's the worst. I had to lie on the bed like sleeping like a really long time. But hey, at least I didn't skip school at that time, because I think school is my #1 priority when I'm studying abroad. She says she wanted to go hike during the winter. Despite how much I used to go to the park, I never gone in the winters, although I always thought about it. I always enjoy hiking with Sayori, but so I know that today will be fun. Oh, hey there. Oh, hi Natsuki, she's here. Lean for a quick kiss. Natsuki puts her hands up. That was way too early. Now, dummy. Sorry. Come on, we don't have a day. Let's get going. Right behind ya. The ski start working and I can't help but feel a little bit hurt. Oh, that kiss rejection, that hurt too, but not now. I mean, it would be perfect for you to do later in the park, right? But still, you did confess the love in the games, but just by texting. But can you at least talk him face to face? Last week we literally met outside of the restaurant, but now she doesn't want to get back. So you ever gone hiking in the snow? Nobody can say I have, neither have I, but you suggest it anyway. First experience? Just feel like it. Anything wrong with that? It gets me out of the house. I've never been into the park in winter, so it'll be new experience for us. Yeah, it would be awesome. Before we go, do you mind if I grab something from there? I found a small convenience store coming up on the path. Yeah, you cannot hiking without bringing anything. You need to drink waters at least, or drink any soft drinks if you want to. But I suggest waters more because soft drinks like burn into the body when you exercise, it just hurt your stomach a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I did actually get used to drinking soft drink when I'm doing exercise. So I'm getting used to the feeling when my stomach getting burned. I mean, come on, we burn calories every single day, right? When we do something exercise and productive. But I still suggest you to drink water instead of soft drink, because even though I get used to the feeling when I drink a soft drink and during the exercise, it burns inside the stomach, and it just feel uncomfortable. It hurts a lot when you're doing exercise. So I suggest you to drink water instead. I won't be long. Okay, but hurry up. I mean, you still choose to drink soft drink, but take it as your own risk, alright? I don't want you guys and girls to actually get your stomach hurts after a really exhausting exercise. Instead, inside, I immediately hit by a wave of warm air. I glanced at the store owner as I walked past him towards the hours. He's old, maybe late 50s, 1950s, with white hair and large white beard. Looking at his glasses, I noticed a slight sense of recognition in his eyes, even though the last time I came here was when Natsuki and I got bentos. Whoa. That was all the day back in the fall, right after the festival. Good memories. After finding my way to the candy house, I grabbed a chocolate bars, pay, and head outside. Oh, that reminds me on the protein bars. In the previous episodes, it's a bad idea to scold someone who's doing bad things. I mean, it's the same thing with parents. Parents should not scold their children if children doing bad things. It just breaks their mental, you know. So I think it's the best idea to actually if I was in the game, I mean, just ask Natsuki to actually, when she got enough money to afford, she confessed on the later that day she stole something, she want to pay more. However, it's her choice to not to say it in front of the cashier. She just gonna pay for it anyway, but say it's just a tips. You don't need to actually ask for change anyway. I'm in a rush. Just lie to them. But I understand most Japanese people, they for respectful, they don't accept tips. However, when it comes to final decisions, I mean, you have no choice to confess. This is exactly what I need, milk chocolate, always reliable. Out of the corner of my eyes, I see Natsuki take out what looks like a protein bars. Hey, where did you get that? Bought it. But you weren't up by the cashier when I checked out, and you came out like 10 seconds after me. You stole that, didn't you? Natsuki, I'm literally right here. If you need something, just ask me. I can handle myself, okay? I don't need your help. Listen, I get you're an independent person. I get you want to deal with your problems on your own. But that doesn't make it okay to steal from an old man. You say you were alright with it. No, I'm just actually trying to comfort you. Just don't do it again. But I choose the option. It's just like I understand, but I just want to make sure that next time she's not gonna do that again. But instead she just still doing it. I mean, beggar can be chooser. Remember what you said, with Sayori? No, I say I understood why you did it originally. I also said you should only do it as a last resort. And considering I was right there, I don't think it was a last resort. But do you care so much, huh? You say you want to help me, but then you yell at me when I try to eat. That's the key you stole. You committed a crime. I'm not just gonna let that slide if I could have helped you. Come on. Where are we going? Back to the store so I can pay for those protein bars. Duh. What? No way! Do you really want this eating at you your entire life? Guilt never goes away, if we don't do this now, you regret it your entire life. Oh my god, it hits me hard. I mean, that's a good line. Guilt never goes away. I did a lot of mistakes when I was in secondary school back in my home country, Vietnam. Even when you do something wrong, no matter how much you saying sorry, you take a karmas. You're gonna live with it. Live down emotion full with guilt like for the rest of your life. I take that karmas already, so I know. Alright, even if I say sorry for like a lot of times, people are just gonna ignore it. It's sad, man. You don't even have to say anything. I do all the talking. Fine. Return now and head back to our store. Excuse me, mister. Oh my god, this is so... It's getting real now. Yes. My girlfriend took this without paying for them. I placed the protein bars on the counter and watched it as his eyes widen. I like to apologize and pay for them. Sorry. Oh no. He turns to Natsuki. So it was you. You're the one who's been stealing from me. I'm sorry, okay? Be sincerely. Sorry doesn't make up for what you stole from me. Yeah. See? Guilt. That's why I said. In the games, I'm not gonna lie, guilt never goes away. I mean, people just assuming that when you did a mistake, live with the karmas, live with the emotion full of guilt for the rest of your life. See, sorry doesn't make up for what you stole from me. Hey, please, let's all remain calm. The old man looks at the wheel of the icy glare. I feel a beat up and sweat run down my forehead. I can pay whatever she owns. Wow. If I was me, I gonna check the protein bar first, and then gonna ask the old man. I totally didn't think of that either. But my god, imagine what if Natsuki stole the same thing at the same store. Would it be 2 protein bars, like? Or maybe it doesn't say in the game. Could be more. I mean, Natsuki like been steal a lot. Like, God, I don't know about this, man. This is remember the teacup? I'm doomed. What? I turned toward Natsuki. You stole 5,500 yen worth of stuff? I don't think that protein bar that expensive. It could be like she stole multiple stuff. It could be 2 or more. Remember the previous episode she did stole? Yes, I did, and I hate myself for it. So stop yelling at me. Enough yelling. Do you have 5,500 yen? Good question. No. Just... My god. I mean, the game didn't give me an option. I did bad, but fine. Then I guess I have to go to police. He begins to reach for the phone. Wait. Yes. I can work off what she owns. Part-time jobs? His hand moves away from the phone slightly as he raises an eyebrow. Oh, you can? Yes, do you need like a cashier or something? As a matter of fact, that's a good idea because of our old man. I mean, we need helpers. He puts both of his hands on the counters. I do. What are your hours? You know what? I mean, weekends would do, or days. I mean, I don't know about the stores. I mean, all working hours still works. What am I doing? What am I saying? Nervously looking around Natsuki, but she refusing to make eye contacts. Remember what Natsuki said in the restaurants that in the previous episodes? She also thinking about being a cashier. Why can she join us? I take a deep breath. I can work in the afternoon, in the evening, on weekdays, and whenever on the weekends. Good choice. He suddenly considered my offer. I can feel bits of sweat trickle down the back of my neck. Very well. We start on Monday, 3 p.m. Yes, sir. Thank you. You can go now. I nod my head and motion for Natsuki to follow me. Wait, one more thing. Yes. Give me your phone number and address. That way I can have something to give the police if you don't show up. Yes, sir. She pulled out sheet papers and pen under the counter. I put down my info and walk out of the store. So I take the responsibility instead of Natsuki. Oh my god. I think like Natsuki should join the main protagonist being cashier too. Well, that was interesting. That was... Can we go eat for a day? I don't think it's a good idea for the park. I ruined today, I'm sorry. Sigh. Well, I'm not going to lie, stealing was a pretty stupid things to do. Yeah, I agree. Having said that, I'm sorry for getting mad. I just don't do anything that dumb again, okay? Are you mad at me? No, I don't know. I just want to go home. Yeah, I don't think it's a good time for park night now. I understand. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Thanks for putting up with all this. Huh? Nothing. Natsuki quickly dodged up in the opposite direction. I can't believe that I just signed up to pay up her debts. Just like that. It feels like the last 10 minutes occur in the space of like 10 seconds. Everything about today has just been weird. I need some time to myself to think. Gosh, things are getting interesting. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, being cashier in a convenience stores or it wasn't that bad. I mean, you still get discrimination for people, like, for example, people like discriminate waiters that works in a cafe. But for me, like, I think like what jobs would do though. I mean, come on, you serve other people's, you make them happy. My God. I'm not gonna lie, all that matters that you please your customers. Think about them. I mean, people still thinking a customer is everything. Just think about it. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it would be better for Natsuki to join because double people actually faster for you to actually pay the debt. Well, here we are, Valentine's Day. Not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to this day for a while. There's two main reasons. The first being present, the second being spending time with Natsuki. Of course, the more girls who give me a present, the more present I have to buy for a white day. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Anyway, it's just so happened that Valentine's Day falls on Sunday this year, which means Natsuki and I spent the day together free from the distraction of school. Speaking of which, still shaken up by what happened yesterday at the store. I mean, it's a big step, man. Natsuki and I didn't text at all after it all went down, so either it will come up in a conversation today, or we just gonna pretend it didn't happen. Either way, I'll start working tomorrow. Let's just hope my last day of freedom goes well. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Well, hopefully that's her. Ring. Be right there. I take one last quick look in the mirror, and once I decide fine, I head downstairs. Also, I did check the original games, and the main protagonist actually has a brown hair. And then I'm at the scenes where Natsuki actually like trying to jump up and down with in front of the main protagonist, as I put in the thumbnails like in the previous episodes. And I also see the main protagonist has a brown hair too, which is really nice. So I can go it as my phone. I totally forgot about that. I mean, it's still good because I forgot about the detail in the original game, which means that I don't look at the original games at all, and I just only go with the flow and trying to come up with something I can remember from the original game, as well as the detail that I played in the previous episode. I mean, it's really nice though. And also, don't spoil anything in the comment section down below because I'm totally playing this blind, okay? Maybe I should go for a kiss or something? Ah, screw it. I opened the door and started now, but suddenly jumping surprise. Oh, Sayori? Hi, iPhong. Happy Valentine's Day! She steps inside and holds out a box of chocolate, which I quickly recognize as obligation chocolate. Oh. Okay, that's sweet of you. I mean, is that Tomodachi choco? It's a type of chocolate that girls give to male friends or co-workers. Yeah, I guess it's a Tomodachi choco. Sayori, this is great. Thank you so much. I brought my arm around her. You're welcome, silly. So do you want to come inside and hang out a bit? Really? Yeah, we haven't had one-on-one time in a while. Definitely. Agreed. Let's step aside. Yeah, as Sayori walks through the door and goes into the kitchen, I follow close behind her. Not much has changed in here, has it? Not really, no. It's still just me here. Mom is out on business trips, so she comes home at all. Wherever she can, yeah. She was here for Christmas. Most of the time though, I'm all alone. Oh, iPhong. Same here. I mean, actually, in the host family house at the moment. I mean, I feel that sometimes they share stories, we talk, chit chat to each other, which make me feel that I'm not alone. But still, when I'm playing games, I'm only trying to let myself into the games and then try to forget what's happening around me. But still, at the same time, it's still lonely though. Oh, iPhong, it's not that bad, Siri, don't worry. Just sure I hate to see you be alone. It's fine, trust me. Besides, lately I've been needing the time to myself to think about things. I don't think it's a good idea for you to know about Natsuki problems and my big step. I mean, having a job in the store wasn't that bad. It's nothing bad, honestly. It's not that bad though. It's just something I got on my own. Yeah, I can relate. This thing has been thinking about too. They're not important though. Everyone got their own things to worry about, I guess. Yeah. But hey, you need help, I'd be glad to lend a hand. Yeah, sure. If only you let me help you. Yeah, sure, it's a deal. Childhood friend though. Help each other's right. Good. I can't help but smile at Sayori. No matter what, she always there, she always smiling. Do you want some food? Sure, what do you have? One sec. I walk over to the fridge, pull out a bento box and place it down on the counters. I went and got some earlier because I secretly hoping you drop by so we could hang out. Usosuke. That's a lie. Yeah, I only got two bento boxes, one for Natsuki and I. I'm giving her mine because I don't want her to feel bad about taking my food, which I don't really mind, but regardless. Oh, iPhong. She wraps her arm around me tightly. You're a good friend. I return a hug. So are you, Sayori? You stand like this for a little bit, so distracted by Sayori and that I don't hear my doors open. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Sayori, can you just at least wear clothes properly? You cannot just put one part of the shirt inside your pants and then you just leave some. It's not cool, okay? Sayori, iPhong? What are you doing? I mean, she just visited me. Natsuki is not what it looks like. Oh yeah, then what is it then? Huh? Well, it's basically Sayori just come to her house and gives me a friendship chocolates. Is it for Valentine's Day? I mean, childhood friends is for appreciation, right? Oh my god, I mean, it would be better for the unlimited history, but instead when I go up, I just missed it. But I think it's Valentine's Day. Then why is it then, huh? I'm sorry, Natsuki. I was oh. Siri, can you just not make any more misunderstanding? Can I at least have any voice in this situation? I mean, I was the one hugging first in my phone. I knew you were dating yet, and I was stepping my boundaries. Siri is Natsuki sighed heavily. Can I at least can I have a explanation from here? I just want to spend some time with iPhong alone. Well, it's alright, she can stay. What? Sayo. Boundaries. Big fan. Really great as a mod. I'm just guessing. What? It's Valentine's Day. I should be allowed to want to hang out with two favorite people. Besides, I promised Sayori I'd let her bake cookies or something with us. Is that alright with you, Natsuki? Don't be mad. Natsuki sighed and promised what certain is a scowl. But before I can even read her features, it's already gone. Fine. Really? Thank you so much, Natsuki. You're the best. Sayori leans in to hug Natsuki, but she quickly pushes her away. Embarrassed? It's pretty clear that this isn't what she had in mind for a day, but seeing the looks on Sayori's face, I don't know if I really could have taken no for the answer. Hey, no hugs. You know I hate hugs. Yeah, same here. I don't like when people just joking me like with the bear hugs. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Right, well, this is how we're gonna change the subject and get everyone on the same page. So who wants to make cookies? Me. Fine. I don't think so, because Sayori, you're gonna eat sweet again, right? That's the spirit. What kind of cookies are we making? Depends on what kind of ingredient I have. Jeez, I should really keep a better inventory of my pantries. I know I have chocolate chips somewhere. If we can find brown sugar and flour, we can make chocolate chips cookies. Oh, that sounds good. You also need eggs. Obviously. I mean, come on, you cannot baking without eggs, flour, sugars, butters. I have some in the fridge. Frosting? I still have stuff from when you and I made Halloween cookies. Probably expired by now, yeah, for that long. I take my chances. Have fun getting food poisoning. Good luck. Hey, it's not the first time. Let's see here. Wait. What? If we're making chocolate chip cookies, why do we need frosting? Well, you know, like whipped cream, making it more sweetness. Fair point. Why didn't I think of that? What? Nothing. But you can actually make frosting. Like, for example, like just make it like whipped cream, and you can actually eat cookies with whipped cream. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, people have different types of eatings anyway. Let's just make cookies already. Alright, we need a recipe. Luckily, I memorized a pretty good chocolate chip cookie recipe, so we're good. While you memorize it, you must be a really good cook, Natsuki. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, even though that I'm used to actually cook at home back in Vietnam, it doesn't mean that I remember the recipe really well. I mean, I'm really bad at measuring the amount of the seasonings, so every time I eat, like, for me it still feel good, it still tastes good, but for other people sometimes it's just too salty or kind of overcooked. But sometimes when you look inside, it's actually well done, but it just not look like from the outside. I mean, so far when I deep fry up anything, it just sometimes outside was burned, but from the inside it was well cooked. Because I have a lot of experience when I deep fried a lot of proteins, and when from the outside it was look well done, but on the inside it kind of raw, so it's not gonna go well. So you know, when I take the lesson, I mean, we have to be patient, try to be slow cook. It must be really cooking Natsuki. It's actually really easy to memorize recipes, you just have to cook them a lot. Anyway, we need butter, salt, brown sugar, flour, granulated granulated sugar and eggs. See, I'm guessing that right, but that's actually a lot. But salt too. I'm not gonna judge it. Brown sugars, granulated sugars, eggs, flour. See, I know what am I doing. What else? Alright, an egg, baking soda, and chocolate chip. Well, I know I have like brown sugar, flour, and egg. Not sure about everything else though. I look over here. Let's get past to the cupboard and on the other side of the kitchen. Alright, look here then. Write everything and put it on the stove. I hear ya. Natsuki is all-purpose flours, okay? Good question though, because sometimes people are using all-purpose flours like they are too like it depends on the all-purpose flour, but I don't know it's that good though. Yep, put it on the stove. Sometimes it depends on like all-purpose recipe or ingredients, but sometimes that is unsure, man. Put it on the stove. Siri here, and I spent a couple more minutes getting all the ingredients and utensils. Right, do we have everything? iPhong, do you have a vanilla extract? Yep, right here. Good, and what about butters? It's right there. Right here. I mean, what type of butter is it? There's the different type of butters. I mean, when you're into baking, I would suggest like unsweetened butters. Because like when you are using sweetened butters, there's already sugar in it. You have no idea how much amount of sugar being put into the butters, and then you put more sugars into the ingredients. The recipe just like either way, it may burn your dessert, or it may like making your desserts too sweet. Too much sugars actually end up in your teeth getting harmed, or as well you getting overweight. I'm not gonna lie though. Let's get size. Does it say unsalted or salted on the labels? Oh, so there was actually unsalted and salted. I only remember there's actually unsweetened and sweetened butters, but there's unsalted and salted as well. But honestly, just to be safe, honestly, I would rather to suggest to use unsalted or unsweetened butters better, because normal butters, they don't add on anything. It will make it easier for you to manage the recipe. So yeah, it says salted is that bad? That just means we need less table salt, about a fourth less to be extract, considering this recipe uses a half a cup. I mean, actually, like baking desserts, it's all about measuring, man. I'm really bad at math, so I'm just gonna not taking my chances to use anything salted and sweetened. So, if I have any experience on baking, just to be safe, please use unsweetened as well as use unsalted butters. So we need a teaspoon of salt. Someone remember that? I try. You betters. Anyway, let's get cooking. Let's get baking. Are they done yet? I'm starving. Almost like another minute or two. Then they have to be cool, or else it's really hot though. You burn yourself. Then we have to put it on the other tray. Yeah, because your oven is so small. Sorry. I mean, hey, it's only me living here at the moment. No, duh. So what do we do while we wait? I don't know. Any good books lately? But it's a minute or two. Just look at the oven and just when it's done, just take it out. No. Alright. The conversation shows up, leaving us in awkward silence. No one say a word till the timer goes off. So Sayori and I take the cookies out of the oven and put them on top of the trays to cool. Wow, they look so good. Can I have one? Not yet. You can burn yourself. You want your tongue get burned? They're almost 180 degrees. Hotter than waters. Just put it on the other tray in. Here, I'll do it. I put a second tray of cookies into the oven. Also, if you're into baking and you want to frosting, just let it cool first, because when the food is getting too hot and then you already put in frosting, they are gonna melt. I put the second tray of cookies into the oven. How long do you need to be in here? 15 minutes. Alright, let me see timers. I reach into my pocket to grab my phone. To my surprise, I don't feel it in here. In there, I check my other pocket to no avail. Grab my phone upstairs. 1 sec. Run to the stairway and go into my room. There it is, sitting on my desk. Turning it on as soon as I pick it up. There's a text from Natsuki. What? On my way. Sent 14 minutes ago. Uh-oh. Hey, maybe I have phone with me. I wouldn't have been got my pants down. Oopsie. In the figurative sense, of course. I was just giving Siguri a hug, so we're best friends, so we can do that, right? I start to walk downstairs, but I hear Natsuki and Siguri having a conversation. I hear my name, which inclines me to stop and listen. Uh-oh. Natsuki, did you just... me too. I'm so sorry, Natsuki, I didn't know you felt that way. I stopped taking to... Oh god. Natsuki, what did you do? I stopped taking to iPhong. What? No, that's not what I meant. You're your best friend. If I stop talking to iPhong because of me, you never forgive me. Just... No, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm just a jealous idiot. No, you're not an idiot at all. You're just being good girlfriend, that's all. Yeah, a jealous one, more like. I'm so sorry for involving you in this. This is my problem, not yours. It's okay, it's okay. I understand what you're feeling, but don't worry, iPhong is a great guy. He never do something like that. Alright, I heard enough. I mean, just get into a room and... Hey, I'm back. Oh, iPhong, hi. Did you find your phone? Yeah, I got it right here. You sure took a sweet time finding it. I already set the timers. Oh, alright, are the cookie cooked yet? It should be. Before Natsuki can say anything else, I hear Sayori snatch the cookie from the tray and bite to it. Oi, Sayori. Don't. Ah, hot. Hey, guess not. Natsuki and I laugh at Sayori as she gets a glass of water. You guys are so mean. Oh, come on, it was funny. Oh, no, it wasn't. I burned my tongue. I mean, it would be better if you take milk instead of water, right? I mean, water still controls the temperature of your tongues when you take something hot. But I think it would be better with milk, though. I sigh. Alright, fine, let me help. I ran into this problem before. The simple solution is suck on an ice cube. I walk over to my fridge and open up the freezers. But I know you like this more. I pull a popsicle out of the freezer and hurry up for Sayori to see. Oh, gimme! She snatches a popsicle out of my hand and immediately start licking it. Cherry. Oh my god. But still, I don't think popsicle or ice cream is a good idea to actually have you remove the burn into your tongue, because their temperatures are way too different. Actually, like popsicle and ice cream are really too cold, and you burn up your tongue, which is really too hot. But obviously, it's affect on the temperatures big time. So I think that you should take something like more neutrals, in my opinions. Thanks, iPhong, you're the best. I try. Natsuki rolls her eyes. iPhong, you want cookies? Of course, but not now. Obviously. I mean, look at Sayori. She burned your tongue. Wait, what about me? Don't you have a popsicle? Yeah, but I want cookies. Alright, fine. I mean, you're eaters. We all sit down at the table and eat the first tray of cookies while we wait for the second one. By the time the second tray is out and cool, Sayori's popsicle is gone and her tongue is all good. While we eat, we talk about things school mainly. Natsuki complain about teachers, while Sayori worries about final exams. But what about me though? Could be both though. Me? I just sort of listen. I mean, it's girl stuff. I'm just a single boy. I mean, just let them have a good time. At school, nothing worth writing home about really happens. Besides, the girls are good storytellers. Unlike me, I'm just a boring person. Thanks for having me over, iPhong. No problem, thanks for coming. Anytime. Bye iPhong, bye Natsuki, bye Sayori. See you later. I'm not sure about it because they walk into the same door and they trying to discuss something. But there's no way I can actually sneak because there's a freaking windows there and they're gonna spot me. With that, Sayori walks out the door and head home. After walking to the door and saying goodbye, Natsuki shut the door. With a little more force than is required to normally accomplish such a task. Her smile has completely disappeared. Oh, it's deja vu. I've just been this place before. So did you have a good day? Go for reinforcement, but they just left out for the door. So I fear might make the situation even worse. Oh my god. Those are intense. How can a girl who isn't in the 5 feet tall be so scary? What do you think? Before you read me a new one, there's something I need to say. I really gotta pick my word here carefully. Let's look at the facts. Sayori did nothing wrong. She came over to say hello and just give me a tomodachi chocolate. Natsuki's not walking at the wrong time. She's just overreacting. That's all, right? That's definitely. I'm sure nothing was happening with my best friend. Natsuki just needs to chill. I mean, what's not? I have to be honest. Sundays are easier to get the jealousy emotion. Besides, I know Sayori longer like my entire life. She just have to get used to the fact that my best friend is a girl. It'd be the same for her if her best friend happened to be a dude, right? Yeah, obviously, like, she said that she ran into her friend. Who is your friend? Honestly, the most impressive part about this whole thing is that I'm still pulling off an internal monologue with her standing there, waiting for me to speak. And I do mean that. When it comes down to it, she can be the most patient person I know. I really do treasure them both. Either way, I need to fix it, but what the heck I should say? I take a deep breath. In the end, I guess I had to. Oh God! Oh no! This is actually hard, alright? I would pick both of these. Should I do? Oh my god. I wish I can look back on the history and try to remember the conversation between them while I'm just trying to search for my phone in the games. God. I just feel bad for saying apologize. I know it's a good idea to actually solve the problem, but it's a fake apologies would do. Oh my god. Defense theory is also a good thing, but it just will make Natsuki gonna hate on me. I just don't know. I honestly, oh my god. Oh my god. I also think about apologizing, but it can be either way. It can be I'm sorry, like I'm go for Sayori, but she at the end of the day she thinks that she being on a ditch. And if I defend Sayori, she also thinks the same way. It's a no win-win situation, but I would do both, but the game don't let me. Okay, I think I really want to hear my thoughts. Yes, Natsuki, I mean, you did bad things at the start, and yes, I'm willing to actually try to help her by actually working with an old man. It's not that bad. I mean, someday in the future, I mean, in the games with 17, you're 16, Natsuki, and you. I think it would be better to actually you join me for working with an old man, right? I don't know, man. I want to defend her, but I don't know what the dialogue is gonna say. But it would be better to actually explain the whole situation to Natsuki, and then it just all happened when Natsuki is just like getting angry. But God. Oh my God, I'm gonna hate myself for choosing this position. It is so hard for me. God. I'm gonna brace myself. Before I'm gonna pick this option, I want to explain to this first. First of all, Natsuki, you did wrong. I'm here for help you. And of course, like if when you're in a love relationship, you cannot be happy all the times. There will be always fight and argument, and it actually helps you to like strengthen your relationship. It's not always work that way, but I just want to like explain, at least just for one, explain the whole story, full story, like what happened back then, and then just go move on. But yeah, just to apologize, which means that I just ignore the problems, and it actually works in relationship, but it's a lie. And it just seems like I ignore the problems, and sooner or later, like either like Sayori and Natsuki gonna find out anyway, and they just gonna ditch me, and they just gonna like, you know what, retreat. God. But I just want at least to explain the whole story to her, but not this way. Just sit down and talk. We were that way. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's all about truth. Honestly, it's my number one priority. I hate what I hate the most is lies. Even with white lie, because like people gonna find out the story anyways, and then they get upset, and then there will be argument, and they should leave anyway. And telling white lie is actually, I mean, most parents telling white lie to their children, but from times to times, like they didn't even realize that they teach their children to lie without knowing the consequence. It's just like that, in my opinions. And my God, always saying the truth, but is that worth it? Is that I'm gonna hate myself. Sorry, I'm gonna hate myself. Look, Sayori is my best friend. We know each other forever. I can't change my relationship with her just because you asked me to. I can't help with that. And I don't want to change that. If we aren't on the same page for this, we need to talk about this until we are. Yeah. Her expression changed from anger to frustration. So what, I'm just a jealous girlfriend now? That's what you see me as? I mean, come on, in real life, nobody wants anyone to get jealous, obviously. It's just too pushy, too bossy. You want me to say, guys, you want me to stand aside while you get intimate with your best friend? For just a moment, she struggles to find the words she's looking for, but the delivery on those words just cuts a hole in my heart. Natsuki, listen to me. You're my girlfriend. I really care about you. I need you to understand. I don't want to get intimate with my best friend. Not what I was trying to. It was just a hug. I mean, that's friends do, right? I mean, you're not just the jealous girlfriend at all. But I look at her quizzically. Where's the but? There isn't one. I don't understand how you're so calm about this. I just watched you get all cuddly with Sayori, for God's sakes. Natsuki, can you just listen to the rule of the story? It's just a friendship chocolate. And just one hug just lead you jealousy. I mean, think about the past, man. We did better than this, like in the previous episode with Geese, right? I mean, what Sayori have? Just a hug, obviously. I mean, even though that Sayori and I in the game spend time like as a childhood friends, and Natsuki and I just just start into the literature clubs. But please think about this. You got the short amount of times of, appreciate the moments of this. You get quick love, that's all. Not many people around the world can actually seek for someone who actually having the same interests, the same hobbies that can actually live with you for the rest of your life with a different gender, especially. I don't understand how you comment. I just want to get it up, for God's sake. It's now that I realize this is about Natsuki and I. It's also about defending Sayori. Look, Natsuki, the relationship I have with you and the relationship I have with Sayori, they are very different. Like I said, I known her for forever. But having said that, you're my girlfriend, not her. But we both know that Sayori is a really happy person, and it's not like she had any ulterior motives. Ah, there's a but. You're my girlfriend, but I can't ever refuse intimacy from my touchy best friend. You're my girlfriend, Natsuki, not Sayori. That's what's important here. Sounds to me like you want to change that. I swallow and take a deep breath. I don't. I admit that her timing wasn't the best, but please don't hate her for anything. Nothing will ever happen between Sayori and I. So what if I'd known her for forever? You're still the only person I would have ever considered dating. I honestly don't know how I can make this clearer to you. You are the most important in my entire world. Oh, so sweet. But it's hurt me at the same time. It's bad timing always leads to misunderstanding, and it's always lead you to the quick breakup, like quick drama is like that. Man, really? Because just a few hours ago you placed Sayori's feeling above mine. That's okay, that's now how it works. Well, that's now how it works. Then explain to me how Valentine's Day works. Well, basically, Valentine's Day works is actually when you know, you can actually give chocolate with the same gender. Actually, I mean, obviously, like for Tomodachi friendship. I mean, there's some animes does that. I mean, for different genders, it also works the same way. It can be like, think about this, classmate. Obviously, giving a chocolate for different genders is not always be like loved ones. It can be your friends, just a friendship. I mean, we always does that in classmate, of course. Like Valentine's Day, like it's okay for boys giving chocolate for boys. It's not necessary for chocolate. It can be something like flowers, jewelries, or like even now dating, I guess. But Natsuki, you really need to know better than that. Valentine's Day is not just only for lovers. It's also for appreciation, for friendship, of course. Look, I don't care if your best friend is Sayori, but I do care when you clearly prioritize her over me on the one day that's supposed to be about us. But there's White Day too, you know. There's actually 2 Valentine's Day in 1 year. Remember that? I mean, you don't have to be like girls giving boys on that certain day. You don't have to be necessarily boys giving girls in the certain dates. Just be freedom about that. You don't need to follow the law. It just shows you care about her that much more than me. No. Can I be at least neutral about this? Natsuki, I swear to you, Sayori isn't you, and she will never be. Nothing gonna change that, I promise. At this time, Natsuki stands cold-faced. She blocks every attempt I make to console her physically and emotionally. What the main protagonist do? If I was in situation, I just only sit on the couch in the living room and just talk, or maybe just stand there in the doorway and just talk. Just don't force her like touching her body. I mean, you're a boy after all. I know it isn't enough. I don't know what is. I don't know how to convince her. She shakes her head. You betrayed my trust, iPhong. You need to earn that back. Well, remember the store? With that, she swiftly opens the door and leaves. See, that's what I said. Work in the stores is not a bad idea, but I'm gonna go it for a days. It's just frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my God. Checking out the characters, it's all hunky-dory. Nothing bad's gonna happen yet. But yeah, that was the reason why this Act 3 is trust. My God. But I think Natsuki is actually the girls who actually don't trust me. God, that was so hard. I'm not gonna lie, I really hate myself for picking that option. I'm not gonna lie. And if I say apologize and it just seems simply I'm ignored the situation, and it's just simply white lies. I even myself, my honestly is my number 1 priorities. I don't like lying, even white lies I don't like either. Joking is okay, but not too offensive, not to the level to offense other peoples. And I really want the game actually be like this. I mean, I really give it a plus for creator who make this mod. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that was really a really hard decision. If you were in the same situation like this, what would you do? I'm not gonna lie, it's the no win situation. Oh my God, man. And in the previous episode, or maybe in this episode, I cannot remember, but the first time she said that, wait, the protein bar is not in the vending machine. Where did you get that? So I just I'm trying to push her to talk the truth, and then she stole it from the stores. But I didn't expect the protein bar is that expensive. Or maybe that Natsuki stole a lot of protein bars. Like, I remember the teacup 6,800 yen, and then Natsuki making argument with Yuri's, and then you know what? Sayori like cut it out. There's no need to fight. And then Natsuki, you know what? I'm sorry. And then Yuri was like, how about 50-50? Which make like from 6,000 to 800 yen for the teacups to 3,000. 3,400 yen for the teacups. Yeah, 6,800 yen for teacups to 3,400 for the teacups. And then now it's the no 50-50, 5,500 for protein bars. I don't know, is that just only one protein bars? I don't know about what price in Japanese supermarket, but I still gonna assume that Natsuki would steal a lot. But I still gonna think this way. It would be better. I mean, Natsuki still have like times to spend with the main protagonist. Like, hey, can we work together to actually get enough to pay for the protein bars? I mean, that it work faster. I mean, I understand if the old man don't believe that girls. So you know what? I'm just gonna do a thing in the stores anyway. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, it's a big step for high school students like in the games. I mean, one main protagonist 17, Natsuki 16. I mean, someday you gonna get a job, right? So yeah, it's just really sad. Just one hug. I mean, I get Natsuki is a tsundere person, and tsundere's people's, even like yandere's people's, like in general, like they easy to get jealousies, and they simply gonna do everything and just spend time alone 24/7. It's not a good idea, even in real life. Like when I got work, like for examples, but basically it's having to work each others with the other people with the different genders. And then if I have one like just trying to be neutral, like a best friend with is a girls, and then they see me being like you know what, just accidentally doing something like just a simple hug or falling on top of someone with in different genders. I mean, they will act the same. It just, in real life, jealousy can be happens just because of misunderstanding. They don't even listen to the root of the story, and that annoys me a lot. I mean, misunderstandings can actually ruin your life, but the lines in the main protagonist said in this episode, guilt will never fade away. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did a lot of dumb things in secondary schools. I mean, who knows, in the future my ex-classmate will gonna spread the rumors or maybe spread my dark past on social medias and trying to ruin my life. And I always trying to come up with some day that I can actually spend time. I mean, I know you guys and girls are coming from, you don't want long videos, but at the same time I got a lot of stories, and I got a lot of stories that I did bad when I was secondary school or maybe even high school either. And I really want to share before my ex-classmate and just post it on social media and just expose all my dark past. And I'm not gonna lie, if they gonna expose my dark past before me, and even though I have a chance to respond, there's no way you guys are just gonna hear my response. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there will be types of people who listen to the both sides. There will be some types of people only talk it like, hey, and females or people like need help more than males. So I'm gonna know in situations, even though I did not admit and confess I did bad things anyway. So yeah, this episode is really deep, so deep, and really like the fact that it brings real life situation like this. But yeah, I want to give this episode a big plus to the creator who made this mod. I mean, good job, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, thank you guys and girls so much for watching, and as always, hasta la vista. Next episode we're gonna work.